to my channel. This is Apes Kitchen Academy. How are you all doing today? I'm happy to see you today. Today in our channel, I want to teach you how to make custard cookies. In another word, how to make shortbread. So these are the ingredients we need to make this custard cookie. The first on the list is the flour. The second is butter, the icing sugar, the egg, the milk, flavors, and of course the custard itself. So stay tuned, relax while I take you through the journey of these custard cookies. So the first thing we have to do here is to sieve our flour, and we make use of 6 cups of flour. Okay, we are done sieving the flour. We are done with the flour right now. The next thing I'll be sieving into this flour is the icing sugar, and the measurement is just 3 cups of icing sugar. One. You also need to sieve this icing sugar because you do have lumps. Okay, we're done adding the icing sugar. The next thing is to add the custard. Remember, we call it custard cookies. So we're adding 3 cups as well. 3 cups of custard. And we are done with that. Just mix it a little. And the next thing to add is the butter. I'm going to add 2 sachets of butter, and 2 sachets of butter is 500 grams. In case you're not using sachet, so you just measure 500 grams and you add. When you are done adding this, you just mix everything together. The flour mixture with the butter, keep mixing it like this until everything turns into powder form. And while mixing, remember we have not added the milk, so we just add the milk right now. Just pour in the milk, the powdered milk to it. This is it. You have to mix it until everything mixes like this, the butter and everything. So right now, I want to make use of 3 flavors, and they are the vanilla flavor, the strawberry flavor, and the chocolate flavor. You can as well just go with 1 flavor of your choice. If you feel like it's vanilla, you mix your egg to it and add your vanilla flavor. But if it is 3 flavors, just like I've said, you have to divide this mixture into 3 before adding the flavors, and that's exactly what I'll be doing. So for the vanilla flavor, you don't have to add any color to it. Vanilla is always white. Even in cakes, vanilla is always white, so we are leaving this like this. And what we have to do now is to add the flavor as well as crack our egg and mix. And in making your cookies, the only liquid you need is the egg. That is the only liquid, no water added. You can add water to your cookies. So to join this liquid, to join this powdered mixture now, to make it into a dough, the next liquid you have to add is only your egg. So right now I have to crack egg. Doesn't need more than 1 or 2 eggs at this particular mixture. So in this particular measurement, 4 eggs will be enough for everything here. But because I've shared it into 3, I don't have to pour the whole egg into one mixture because we have 3 flavors. So I have to pour it gently. So you gently mix together. So you can see I've formed a dough by adding the egg, and the next thing is to add the flavor, which is the vanilla flavor to it. This is the vanilla flavor, and there is another flavor I want.
This is 1 teaspoon.
Yes, 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor, which I've added to it. There's still another flavor which I want all the flavors to have, and that is milk flavor. Remember, we've added powdered milk to all of them, so I want milk taste. But some of you who have eaten shortbread before, you can testify to it that it's always tasting milky. So this is a special milk flavor I would like my cookies to have, despite the fact that it's different flavors, but I want the base for all of them to be milk. So now I've added, but if the milk flavor you wanted to add is powdered milk flavor, you have no option than to add it when you are mixing the dry ingredients. You just mix it with the flour, the icing sugar, and the custard. So you just mix together now. See, my vanilla flavor cookies is ready. I'm done with it. It has formed a dough like this. So you just keep it aside, or you can tie it in a nylon and keep it aside while you continue with the other flavors. Keeping it aside is the strawberry. And what is the color of strawberry? We all know it's red. So we first of all add red velvet color, which is strawberry color. It's not, even if it's not red, it's dark pink. So now I've added the strawberry color to it while still in powdered form. So while you add that, you mix properly. So the next thing I'm going to add to this, as usual, is the egg. The egg, when I add the egg, the color will be visible, so that it will not be too watery by adding too much egg. You can add little by little. So you see, it's now pinky in color to show that it's strawberry. So the next thing you have to add is the flavor. This is the strawberry flavor. You can see the color as well, pinky or red. I just want it small, so it cannot be the same quantity as the vanilla flavor. Try and form a dough with it. So this is the last flavor, which is the chocolate flavor. So what we have to add now is the chocolate powder. After adding the chocolate powder, you mix it properly before adding the egg. Chocolate powder very well before adding the egg. Now I'm done mixing, so I have to add the egg to it. Just like I said, please add little by little so that the liquid will not be much. You can as well add the chocolate flavor to it right now. And this is my chocolate flavor to add. Hello, I'm done forming a dough for the chocolate flavored cookies, and now we have 3 flavors all together. the vanilla, the strawberry, and the chocolate. So let's go into the cutting of our cookies proper. This I'm holding in my hand, we call it cookies cutter. Cookies cutter. If you are around Sokoto and you are looking for where to get this cookies cutter for your cookies, that if you want to try this recipe, you can get it at my store here in Appe's Cakes Kitchen and Crafts. We have cake store where we sell cake tools, cake ingredients, and all that. This is a rose shape actually, and you can see they are looking very colorful. You can also get the different shape like the heart shape, the square shape, the circle shape, the star shape, and any kind of shape you want for your cookies to make your cookies very attractive, beautiful, and good. So right now we need the parchment paper or the baking paper to use in rolling these custard cookies, and these are the ones we have already cut. This is also our baking pan, and this is the rolling pin we'll be using to roll it. This is how the parchment paper looks like. You see, I call it parchment paper or baking paper. So by the time you get it, you just cut to the shape, the size you want, and maybe the size of your baking pan or the size, whichever size you want to use it for. So you cannot just roll it on ordinary working surface because it will be gummy on your rolling pin. So it's either you use this or you use ordinary leather in case if you don't have this. But believe me, this will be more easier for you to make this. You place it on your parchment paper and use another parchment paper to cover it and roll. So when you roll it, you check the thickness. If you want it thick, good and fine. If you want it light or just in a medium size, good and fine. But what you should not do is to have thick size as well as thin size on the same baking pan. Because if you have thick size and thin size on the same baking pan, the thick size will end up not getting done, while the thin size will get burned. So just make sure you're making use of the same size of cookies. So you should roll evenly and then you cut. So you see, you don't cut it now. If you feel like shaping it first before you cut out, you don't fine. If you don't feel like, just leave it like that because I don't think it makes a difference. So since you're not cutting with this, you're only cutting using these shapes. So this is the first one I want to make use of. When you're done, you just pick them and place it on your baking paper like this. So I have to start baking while I continue with the other ones. Right now I have to preheat the oven. I'll preheat my oven for 5 minutes, then I'll start baking. Please and please, when baking this type of snacks, you have to bake with a very low heat, like 160 degrees centigrade, because it's a flat snack. If you should bake with the temperature higher than that, the cookies will get burnt. So just be careful while baking it. I'll preheat for 5 minutes, then I'll bake. And make sure it's on 160 degree centigrade. At this point, we are done with the strawberry flavor, although we are not baking yet. Now is the chocolate flavor. You roll as usual and then cut into any shape of your choice. You can see how colorful the chocolate, the strawberry, and the vanilla. The combination of these three will make your cookies look attractive, especially when you give it to your kids. They will like it because it's colorful as well as edible. So cookies is one of the snacks that kids likes a lot, not only because it's sweet, but because it's also colorful and attractive. Even the adult takes it a lot. So this is the vanilla. It's already baked. So when you remove it from the oven, you give it little time for it to get cold before you package it or store it. This flavor is ready now. So after baking, just bring it out from the oven and allow it to cool for a while. Allow it to cool for a while, then you pour it to the table like this. Alright, this is what we have. Thank you because you have been here with us since from the beginning of this particular class till now. You can see how beautiful these cookies look, different colors, different shape, and different flavors. I want you to tell me that you will try this at home. Are you going to try this? Type in the comment section yes. Are you going to practice this? Type in the comment section yes. Do you like what you are seeing? Type it in the comment section and say yes. And if by this time you have been watching this particular class and you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, this is the right time for you to do so. So it's better that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and also click the notification bell so that you keep getting updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you for always coming to our channel. Thank you for clicking the notification bell, and I'll come back with another beautiful and another interesting recipe for you to teach you a lot of things. Until then, this is bye from me. Bye.